Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for Indianapolis.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Indianapolis. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. This game will start with a throw on 1st down. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Here's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Laporta in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. Searching for some kind of seeds to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
A short one taken at the 10. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
As you could probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 4. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
That pass
yards.
play, good for 22. That's good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go. Viking 18. 70 Lions. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll throw out of the gun. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Laporta in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. It's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Back to the air one more time. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have got it. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Indy. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick six. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the right side and incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready. go. Panther 60. Take off.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Burks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. Up at the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Viking 18.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On a handoff, Brooks. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 6th touchdown now for the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one's out wide to Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. He is knocked down hard. third. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Laporta in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Laporta in motion. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Lions are back within 2 scores. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pack! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Pack the 60, pack the 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Warren. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Chase McLaughlin having a forward point after.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Colts tack on one more to their lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Nick Cross will bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And And he'll be taken down at the 30. It is a huge play for Detroit. 47 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Is caught left side by St. Brown. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Lions first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Williams in motion. In the red zone now. He'll over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
70 Lions. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Brooks. Good running inside the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, it is Brooks. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Go.
He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Brooks. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
The offense staying put. Fourth and goal from the 2.
19, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Result of the play.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First down.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 32 yards.
Gain of 32. First down, Detroit.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Laporta in motion. They'll look to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good.
Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
At the 33-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Tiger, 19,
On the ground, it's Giddens. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on, come on, set! 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle!
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
4th down.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Williams in motion. Throwing now from the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Now Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the give, it's Gidden. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Lions. Ready?
He's got a receiver wide open, left side, down the sideline. And he will throw all the way. Touchdown, Colts. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions 6. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That one out wide to Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll get this out to the left flat. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he'll take this one in. Isaac Toslaw. Touchdown, Lions.
It's kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
Two-point conversion.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
19. Got it. Go, Rig. Go. Ready, ready.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back in. Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Williams in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Detroit.
22 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck.